if you missed last week's episode, pretty much I drifted shallow near a channel. This channel, let me show you here. It'd go from 20 foot to 5 foot in here, and I'm already marking some fish. These could be catfish, could be bait fish. And what I've always kind of thought, you know, if these fish are coming in here to spawn shallow, they're all not spawning at the same time. They all just kind of come in different times. They're going to stay near a food source until they spawn. So, I mean, look at there. That's a bait fish on top of bait fish right there. That is a big school of bait fish. It's about 10 foot right here. So we're going to drag the side of this sub channel and we're going to stay shallow. We're at about 10 foot now. We're going to try not to go, you know, any deeper than 10 foot. So that's what we're going to try to do today. So let's get everything set up and ready to go. So I do have my drift socks today. I did remember to bring them. Last trip I forgot them. It makes it a lot better when you got them. I'm gonna use my smaller ones today. It's not that much wind. And drifting shallow, if you got a 10-foot drift sock and you're 5 foot deep, sometimes it can hang up stuff. I've actually done that before. So these smaller drift socks should probably work really good today. I really like these monster rod holders because everything's already ready to go. It just makes it quicker getting set up. I just strap them down with a strap right here. I just go there right down the road. I don't ever worry about them. They're not coming out of there. Bait today, some good old fresh chicken breast. I use it quite a bit. I use it exclusively a lot of times. It's always worked well for me. If you use chicken or not, you know, that's your prerogative. Use the bait you want to use. Just from these videos, take, you know, the techniques I'm using, just different areas I'm drifting, those things like that might help you out. But whatever bait you want to use, if you want to use chicken, I'm not gonna be mad at you. The pieces of chicken would be about that size, about palm size, I would say. Just put it on the hook, let it hang down. These Abu Catfish Specials, this is the smoothest casting reels I've ever used, but the line capacity is not as much as these pins. That's why I keep the pins in the middle, because normally I let these out and then I'll let these, you know, here really far out and swing way to the outside, and these a little bit further. So these would be right trailing behind the boat, these would be out next, and these two here, the pins with the higher line capacity, you know, they'll be way out there trailing. Got a good takedown right here. We've been drifting pretty much all morning. I think it's about 10:30. Feels pretty decent. He's not bad. I'd say he's maybe 15 pounds or so. Maybe 15 pounds or so. Big enough to where I got to use the net. Okay, definitely bigger than the first one anyway. I don't know, I don't think he's 10 pounds. He might be 8 or so. Let's get him back in. Nah, it's a snag, I think. Not sure yet. Feels like it's got some weight on it. It barely bumped, and then it felt really tight like a snag, but it's moving. Yeah, barely moved. Yeah, this is a fish right here. I don't know how big yet. I think it's another one about the same size as the last one. Well, we're not catching monster fish today, but we're catching fish. Okay, there he is. Not the size we're looking for, but this fish, if you were coming here looking for eaters, this would be perfect right here. Got a fat belly though, look at here. And kind of shook Trish's, uh-oh, hard takedown, David. Drag's going out. Whoa, rod's hard to get out the holder. Might be got something this time. That was a hard hit right there. He pulled a little drag. This has been the hot rod today. This is this Big Cat Fever rod. And I'm not really a Big Cat Fever rod guy. Nothing against them. It's just a little soft for my taste. To be a medium heavy, it's a pretty soft rod. I'm just used to the B&Ms. Like I said, nothing against it at all. I am sponsored by B&M, so don't tell them I'm catching all these fish with this Big Cat Fever. I might get in trouble. Because they sent me these. They sent me the Magnums. I might want them back. Then again, it could be this Big Cat Fever rod fooling me again, but he feels like he's got some weight on him. The way he pulled that thing, David, you would think he was a good fish.
Yeah, but
so
a little softer though.
I'm in suspense. He feels like he's got some weight. He pulled some drag.
Yeah.
Now, if he pops up and he's 20 pounds, don't be mad at me.
Hey man, that's a nice 8 pound you got right there,
like,
brother.
like I said, look at there. He's doing some work to this rod. It's not too bad. I don't think he's 40 pounds.
Got him?
Almost. He's to the boat.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's doing some work on this rod, though. I can see him. I'd say he's a maybe 30-pound fish. Well, he is slimy. He's got slime all over this leader.
30-pound fish look like
Okay, he's in the net. They're getting bigger, David. Are we going the right way? This thing is so fat. It's got to be full of eggs. We're at about 7 foot right here. We've been kind of going in and out of different depth changes. That's got to be a pregnant cat right here. It's got to be a female. Let's see how docile she's kind of. These males, man, this time of year, they pumped up on testosterone. They will rip your hands off. I don't care how big they are. But that's a good fish. We're going to get a length on it and let her back in so she can do her thing. 31-inch catfish, that's pretty good, you know, for points if you were going for length. Stacy should have come with me today. I got her rod, and they've been burning up this Big Cat Fever rod, which is Stacy's. Okay, nice and gentle. Back in you go, girl. She's ready to go too. Look at there. Got a fish on this one. It was a slow takedown. We got a little light drizzle, but that's no big deal. It's nice and cool. I don't think this is another big one. It's been a day of, wait a minute. It's getting a little, it's fighting a little bit now. It might be a little bit bigger than I thought. Yeah, I can see his tail. There's not been no monster fish today, but it's been good fishing. I've been catching a fish about every 15 minutes, so that's always a good day. It's about 30 inches, so I think that's a 33-inch fish, a 30-inch fish, and I think we had one that's about 20 some odd inches or so. Back in you go, buddy. So we got us a little channel cat. Somebody was asking me today, do you catch a lot of channel cats on chicken? And to tell you the truth, I don't. One here and there, maybe one a trip, one every couple of trips, but For some reason, the channel cats, maybe I'm just not where they're at. I normally don't catch a whole lot. Sucker slimy. Back in, buddy. So I guess that's going to be this episode, fishing and gear today. We got that last little channel cat. I'm really known for posting videos with a lot of big fish, and people have asked me before, is that all you ever catch? And it's not. I catch small fish, and I'm guilty of posting videos with just big fish and cutting out the little fish. So today was a day of not any huge fish. So I was getting everything in. I didn't see this rod go down. I thought it was snagged up. It was down. But now I'm reeling it. It's coming to me and it's got some weight. I don't feel no head turns or anything, but it's got some weight. So absolutely nothing. So I'm either pulling a limb or this fish is swimming to the boat. No head turns whatsoever. I've caught limbs before and they'll snag on something and bump on something and you think you got a fish. Whatever it is, it's got some weight to it. I think it's a branch. No head turns whatsoever. If this is a fish, this is a bonus fish. If it's not a bonus fish, you're not going to see it because it's not going to be in the video. What do we have? Whatever it is that swim that way, usually logs don't swim, branches don't swim. They usually come straight to the boat. Still no head turns or anything. It's either a log or a lazy fish. Think see the drag coming out? What is it? Nothing. It's got to be a limb or something. That's a fish. It's a fish. Look here. Look at this. He didn't want to fight. He got right to the boat. That is so strange. It looked like a good fish too. I guess he didn't think he was hooked. He was just going along for the ride. You know, that was supposed to be the end of the video. That was supposed to be the end of the video. I was like, I'm going to head on in. Robbie Chance, local guy here I know, he passed by me. He said, hey, anything today? I said, nah, just a couple small ones. You know, maybe 30 pounds might have been the biggest one. Now look what we got here. Looks like a pretty good fish. Give this drag a notch. Yeah, look at her. He's fighting now. He saved all his energy for the boat. He completely come to the boat. It felt like a log. Look at her. Huh. I've never seen it go down. Maybe I'll see it back in the footage. It was just completely down. It wasn't even moving. And I was like, oh, that's some snag. Let me get this one. I was about to just kick the trolling motor in high gear. So let me get the snag out. And we get head in for the day. It's about 12:30. Nope. Here we go, a fish. There we go. In the old monster rod holder net. Whoa. How your trip can turn around on an instant. Jeez. Whoa, this is crazy. I've already done for today. Now this is a hell of a bonus fish. Wow. Wow. This is crazy. I got to send Robbie Chance a picture. He's gonna be like, what? Wow. Come on, boy. Oh yeah. We got us a pig in the boat. Pig in the boat. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't send Robbie this picture. He passed me, he might come over into my spot. Nah, if he wants to fish it, I know he's a good guy and he's gonna turn him loose. he'll turn these big ones loose. These males, man, this time of year, they pumped up on testosterone. They will rip your hands off. Now, is this a bonus fish or is this a bonus fish? Wow, I can't believe it. He just sit on that bait. He didn't move. He didn't reel in like a fish. He fought at the boat. The strangest thing I ever seen. Hey, I'll take it. Look at this guy. Nice, nice fish. I'm not even gonna guess the weight. I'm just gonna get a length on him. I'd say he's probably close to 50. What do y'all think? You let me know in the comments how much you think he weighs. Look at there, tail right to the mark. 40 inches. Nice catfish. Wow, what a bonus fish. Oi, you can make it in the thumbnail, bud. Okay. Back in you go. Nice. Well, I say again, this is the end of fishing the gear for this episode. Wow, amazing. My heart is boop, boop, boop. I can't believe it. I'm like, because I've caught logs up here. I've caught driftwood before. You reel them in and they bump the bottom and it might feel like a fish. He didn't fight, so he got right beside the boat. That was wild. Have any of you ever experienced anything like that before? Completely wild. So once again, thank you everybody for your support. To the next episode, we out.